Welcome everyone, welcome on this new YouTube video. If you are a beginner with the foil assist with the foil drive, this video it's made for you. Today I'm with Bea.
Hi.
What are you doing in life?
Yeah, so I Wingfoil and I'm pretty excited to try the foil assist.
So first, about the setup, I have with me the Boost, the 35 liter, the Integrate North mast with the SF 930, S185 stabilizer with the big fuselage. I think it's a big fuselage. Yeah, the 650. And I forget about the setup. I have the foil drive max with the travel battery. I think this setup is gonna be actually like the best for you, for your weight. So first we're gonna talk about the setup. So we have one remote. It's better to stay around 20% and to don't go lower, otherwise you're gonna have degradation on the batteries. I mean, not degradation, but I don't go lower to 20 because if you are far away or whatever and you need this 20%, it's way better to come back when you have 20% and to make sure that you have enough battery to come back. So how you should start the foil assist? So first, my first advice is gonna be to put as much weight as you can in the front, because you're gonna see, but compared to the other sport, the surf foil and the wing foil, this motor gives you so much power that the boards really wants to go up. So the first thing is to put enough weight to always try to get the board flat. So you want to get the board flat because you want some speed. You want to earn some speed to then pop up with the foil. So to get that speed, you need to have the board flat. If you put the board like that, the motor is going to have an angle and then you're going to go in the sky. So try to put as much weight as you can in the front to keep always the board flat. Always the nose up, because if you have the board sink in the water, you will lose the connection with the remote. So always try to have the nose up out of the water to have the connection and to have the control of the motor. If you sink the board, you will lose the connection. So first, try to get the board flat with the nose a bit up, and as soon as you give your first power, you want to push as much as you can to have the board flat and to start to earn some speed.
Okay.
So this speed, it's really important to not go full on at the beginning, but to be really slow on the trigger to earn the stability. So you want to get the stability to do your takeoff. So you don't want to go at 100 kilometers. You want to get to have just enough, yeah, to get the speed to do the takeoff and to put your feet on the board. So what I do normally, it's like I'm in prone position, so on my belly. Then I start to go on my knees. So I'm jumping. I put a bit of power. Then I'm jumping on my knees. I put my knees more forward than if I will do some surf foil or some wing foil.
Okay,
so I have
you get
the two knees,
flattened board, right?
Yeah,
okay.
The two knees over there with the board flats. And then when I feel the stability with the power and I have control of the board, then I start to put my first feet and then my second feet.
Okay.
So it's really like prone position, knees, first step, second step. But always the prone position to the knee positions, you need to have the stability. So you don't want to go on the knees when the board is like that. You want to go on the knees when the board is flat and you have control and enough speed to jump with your feet on the board.
Okay. For riding only, as start, there's 1 foot here and 1 here. No, on the back, so not.
Yeah, the second ride. So the right part is going to be really different. That's what you know already with the wing foil or the surf foil. Okay. The first part is to be like way more forward than if you are doing some wing foil or some surf foil. So imagine like on that setup with the surf foil, you're going to put your feet maybe here and your back feet maybe here. With the foil assist, you will put both of them like 10 centimeters more forwards, because you're gonna have so much power with the motor that you need to put more pressure in the front, because the motor wants to push you and to lift you with the foil, so you need to have your feet more forwards.
Okay.
So this is for the foil assist. So when you're gonna start on the knees, take off, put your both of the feet, you always try to get the board flat, glue to the water. because if you start to put the board off of the water and to start flying on the foil, then the motor is going to be out of the water and you will not have the power, and then you're going to fall forwards. So you want to do all these steps as close as you can from the water, from the surface of the water, and as much forward as you can.
Okay.
So this is for the first part, for the assist part, and more you're gonna increase your level, more you're gonna try to go on the foil, and this is the second part. So the second part is to use the foil. So imagine you are starting to be really good at positioning, you are using only the motor, you are stable, you can change your direction, you feel comfortable, then you can start to try to go up on the foil. To do that, you're gonna simply like move a bit backwards as soon as you will have enough speed. Because I see many people like doing some foil assist and staying always at the same position, so super forwards in the foil assist position. And even when they are on the foil, foiling without using the motor, they are keeping the position super forwards. So the goal is to really move like 5 centimeters backwards to really feel the foil.
Both stands or just one?
Both. What I do, I have like one tips really nice. It's to have a big stance when you foil assist, so pretty huge, and I put my weight super forwards, and when I go on the foil, I just move my front feet and then I'm in the foil position, so I move only one foot. But at the beginning I was moving both of the feet to feel really comfortable, but it's pretty hard to move the feet when you are foil driving because you don't have any stability like the wing or like the para wing or the kite. So at the beginning try to minimize the moving, but try to think that more you're gonna go backwards, more you're gonna be on the foil, and you will have way more performance and you will feel way more the waves.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna do like a first session, and I'm gonna give you tips during the session, okay?
And I hope I can foil a wave since I get on with the prone foiling yet.
Yeah, I think actually you have one of the best setup on the market right now. So I hope you're gonna foil.
Well, let's see. Maybe the gear does some magic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see.
Let's see. Yay!
Good?
I think I did good.
Yeah, I think you are doing really good. Huh?
I just wanted a little bit more swell to try.
Yeah,
A
it's
little
pretty
bit.
flat. We cannot show to everyone, but
Yeah, I was trying the little waves of the boat as well. And
yeah.
in the end, pumping a bit. I was getting nice the takeoff, and then like on my third takeoff, I was like, I want to get this, and I was just couldn't take off.
But it was
again.
incredible because the first run, like you flew like straight away.
Yeah, yeah. It's easy, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be way harder.
Yeah, that's a shame that we don't have more waves, you know.
Honestly, it's so much fun. I love the board as
It's
well.
nice, yeah.
And the trigger
Nice.
is super good,
Yeah?
as in responsive. I did the thing of you said like if you feel like you're catching a little speed and a little wave, just keep on the
Yeah.
on the speed always.
Yeah. So, congrats first. First impression, super nice. Like I was surprised because the first run, you flew straight away. You took your time, you put your on the knees, on the steps, and then you were able to use the motor. So super good practice because it's kind of flat and not super choppy, so super nice conditions. So we're gonna go straight on the tip that I can to give you that I saw. You're gonna see on the videos, but you are using a lot the motor.
Yeah.
So what I want you to now to realize is that you can really use only the foils. So I saw you were trying to move a bit your feet and to move backwards. But what I didn't really explain during the video, it's not only moving the feet, it's really to feel that you are up on the mast.
Hi.
So you have to be higher on the mast because right now, when you were surfing, like the only few waves that I saw, you were always like dragging the motor. So you were always using the motor. So even if you have the trigger on, even if the motor is out of the water, it's fine. There's no pressure. But I want you to try to, on the next 15 minutes or 30 minutes that you're gonna try, I want you to try to really pop off of the water with the foil and the water going like mid of and going higher on the mast. Because I want you to not use that anymore because you have more drags if you use the motor than if you are on the foil. So your goal is gonna go to do the same. The takeoff, everything is perfect, but maybe when you are surfing in the wave, you take a bit more speed, so you try to get more speed, and then you try to pop off to go higher on the mast and to have the water higher on the mast. So that is going to be the next challenge, and to try to really be on the foil and not on the motor anymore.
Okay.
And one more tips on the takeoff, don't be shy to use the power.
Yeah.
Because you are like too little and then you don't have enough stability and the board is sinking. Don't be shy to use a lot of power to really like to be on top of the water and to have enough to get stability and everything.
Otherwise it sinks.
Yeah, otherwise it sinks and you were like it's super hard what you did, but you were managing, but it's super hard. So it's gonna be easier for you to do the takeoff if you take just a bit more speed with the trigger.
Okay. Maybe like this way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like winging, isn't it? There you go like
Yeah.
and then you open and you go.
Yeah, because right now you were trying to turn and to do some carve,
With this.
but with this, so it was dragging you so much that you were not able to turn and to do some carves. So better to be like really on the mast and to fly and to use only the foil. Let's go!
Let's go!